Okay.
So what I was saying was about European titles and stuff like that is we tried everything to get Chris Jenkins, and I know it's not his fault, but I would quite like, we're done with the British now anyway because he's above that, but I would still like to see him win the European title. And I know everyone's getting mad carried away because his performances are so good and he's looking so good, but I do want to see him do some more championship rounds. And then I want a big fight for him at the end of the year. You know, we know Amir, Khan, guys like that have been discussed. I also want to take him to America. I'd like him to box in Mexico, especially. I mean, there's so much to do. But he's a very driven young man, and he wants, you know, he wants to move, and he wants to move at pace. But ultimately, for me, I'm told what to do by Tony, because if it was up to me, we'd all get carried away. But Tony knows him better than anyone, you know.
What is the situation regarding the Amir Khan fight? We know that you spoke to the lawyer, etc., etc. It's a fight that he definitely wants. So
it's all about money. I think Conor explained the situation very well, and Bellew said about it earlier.
Money.
Amir Khan, like you said about Amir.
Come in, join in this discussion.
This is the Scouse Al Heyman. You know what I mean?
Scouse Al Heyman.
What you were saying
I'm made
was,
up and dead
why would Amir, Amir's got everything to lose in that fight, do you know what I mean?
Yes, he has, but also now, he's got so much to lose because you are a growing name with a brilliant reputation, and when you go in there with him, you're in a catch-22 because if you smoke him and do him in a couple of rounds, everyone's going to go, "He's shot," and then everyone's going to go, and then if he beats you, everyone goes, "He's all hype and smoke." So you can't win. The only thing you can win is a few quid.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. A few quid, did nothing wrong with that. You said, but he's shot, but my bank account ain't shot.
It's gonna.
You know, but you got obviously the self-belief and the confidence in me knocking Khan out. I'd take that final blink of an eye.
The way you're punching, you could knock any light middleweight out. When it comes to the guys of the likes of Sean Porter, I would just say, why do you need to rush? What's the rush? It's simple as that. I understand if someone says to you tomorrow and goes, "Conor, there's an IBF world title fight here and it's Sean Porter," I'd go, first of all, if I was me, I'd go, how much? And if the money's ridiculous, I'd go, it's worth rolling the dice because the money's ridiculous. But then on the other flip side, I'd say, well, what's the rush? The money's going to come. You're going to get the money.
Do you not think, though, when you're in fight mode and you're aggressive at training, you fight King Kong and you fight any man and his dog tomorrow?
You've got to be protected from yourself. I wasn't as fortunate. You've got amazing people around you. I had to learn that on the job. So after I left my first promotional team, I became my own manager and my own man. And I was in charge of making all the decisions. Now, you've got an amazing team around you and you're very fortunate for that. So let them do their job. You just need to fight and just keep winning. Fight and keep winning. Honest to God, you're going to get to I promise you're going to get to a stage where you start making the decisions, but right now just focus on winning.
Yeah. It's
coming to you. It's all coming to you because the way you've dedicated yourself, the way you live your life, some people cheat this game and it catches up with them. You've gone the other way. People have thought you've cheated this game and thought, I'm ready to fight this guy, I'm ready to take him. Now they've seen that you're living and competing and really living this sport. You're dangerous now, and you'll be surprised how many people are going to now go, not too sure about that, you know. Everyone's going to go, I'll fight Conor Benn, I remember the list was long. Everyone wants to fight Conor Benn. Everyone was talking your name.
Not anymore.
It's getting very short, the list now. Yeah. Not as many people are saying it anymore, I'm telling you. So when you do what you done last time against Vargas, mate, it's devastating, it's mind-blowing. And
hopefully we get this European title next, which is what we're looking at, fighting for July 31st.
Brilliant.
I'll do the damage.
Just go
and then we're on that way to a few M's in the bank account.
Mate, the money comes, I promise you. You have got all the ability and the most important, more than the ability, you have the attitude. You've got the desire and the attitude, and that's the more. I'm telling you now, that's what won me a world title. Well, I never had ability, I never had athletic ability like you. I was never a good athlete. I was just insanely driven, and the best thing about it is you're the 10 times the athlete and you have the exact same drive, and no one can give you that. You've just got that. It's amazing that where you come from. I actually just said to Eddie yesterday, I mentioned you in my book, and I actually talk about him and the situation, seeing him in the media, how the media push your buttons. You'll see it coming in the future. I'm 38, I'm retired 2 years. I just realised what they're doing now.
Yeah.
They just want an emotional reaction from you,
Yeah.
and they're pushing your emotional
And you see
buttons.
it all, yeah.
And it's taken now that I'm 38. I'm seeing it. You're gonna see it all much quicker than me. Just keep doing what you're doing, mate. You're amazing. I think I'm so proud of you. I'm made up to see what you're doing. It's amazing.
Tony, just a final one before you go. How would he do against Amir Khan, in your opinion, in your honest opinion?
Mate, he hits anyone with 8-ounce gloves on, mate. They're going on the backside. Does he wear? Do you wear? No, it's welterweight up to welterweight.
ounce, I
You
wear
wear
8
it?
ounces.
Mate, I will if he hits me with a pair of 8-ounce fucking grandson, I'm not. Me chin is feeling it. So Amir's no different than anyone else. But at the same time, you've got to think what happens if he goes past 8-9 rounds with Amir and Amir's gone brr, brr, because believe you me, I've known Amir since GB days. He is the quickest kid I have ever seen. Ever. I have never seen anyone as quick. He's that quick. He's not what he was then, but he's long in the tooth.
You said you don't know what I'd do if it was round 9, and he goes brr, brr. Do you know what I do? I go brr, brr. See? I'll match it. I'll match it. What do you mean you don't know what I'm doing in rounds 8 and 9? I'm gonna match it, and I'll bring it to him.
The best part is, we haven't seen that yet. You've seen it because you do it in the gym every week. Tony's seen you do it because he's drilled you and drilled you. So I'm sure when Tony's seen you in the 9-10 round sparring, and he goes,
But there
like,
needs to be
"Here's
weight
a
in what I'm
fresh
telling you,
opponent."
Bellew.
You want to show them.
I don't want to show you,
No,
but there's
no,
weight in when I'm saying I do it. I will.
Yeah.
I deliver.
I believe you. I believe you because you're so driven and you're so determined. So it's only a matter of time. But there's no rush. You're only young. Don't let anyone rush you. You've got a brilliant team. Listen to them. Let them do the job. Because the fighters need protecting from themselves. I swear to God, they need protecting from themselves.
Wicked.
You're going all the way.
Thank you, Tony.
I'll bet you he goes all the way. I'm telling you. I said this from the very, very start.
You did,
From the
to be
very
fair.
start. It was the fight that opened my eyes. I said it to Eddie yesterday.
Pain on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you come in the changing room.
I know. I know physically and aesthetically he's got it. The main thing is when I see him get off the floor, you can't teach that. And you'd always have a background thought thinking his upbringing and the way his life's being led, you shouldn't have it because you didn't need to. But it's in you. You can't. The lion's in you, mate. You can't. That kind of resolve and that kind of determination, you can't teach anyone that. You cannot. I don't care how good you are. When he gets off the floor in that fight and he goes, "Let's fucking fight," that can't be taught. That's all. And as soon as I seen that fight, I said to Eddie, "It's going to be." He was like, "Cool down, Tom. Fucking hell, you're going to chill out a set." And I was like, "I'm telling you, he's just got it." So I'm standing on, and we'll see. I'm always sticking by my word.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Top man. All right. Well, I think everyone else has done the talking for you tonight.
Say no more. Let the fist do the talking. European title next. Let's have it. Whoever wants it can get it.
Thank you very much, Conor Benn.
One.